Bawani katimarot turaktomi itchakani waktamna katimatat sa kampola conference mit piragat magkwa tukkanat katimanakwa tawani sisamanin nilakanin tadukta ako tigilo ukaya ako tigilo pikaming tabron da po ko tingit tap ko tadukta tabron ta ko tingit paghapak tamna tadukta lakihiki ubanga itrawan tamaptami tadukta turakto mi wakati malang na kwat tabrani chakani ukati maroti wani tap ko ilanihat utok kanat isa manin yunak kanit kaya marot utok kanat tap ko hit kati marot tabrani school mi mangyayalok school mikpiraga tamna ukakotinga hit tao kanokola ka ingmignun ako kanyakoting tamanalo inuit ukawihet tamanalo inyuni ako tat ukawet lugo tabrani kadima kaming ihagutip routing Tuesday, July 21st tamakko Northwest Territories tamakko aula tingit tabrani tuturak tumakatima nakwat kawamanit kaimarot tapko hin kaibluting koyagip ludinuit tabrani katimaha mata tuturak tumi community me.
Welcome to this community, and I hope you'll be happy during your stay. We'll do everything we can to make your time pleasant. Elders play an important role in our society and a very important role at the Inuvik Circuit Court Conference General Assembly. We can learn many things from our elders, and I'm pleased that the other members of the Inuvik Circuit Court Conference are being given the chance to exchange ideas and gain a better understanding of who we are as a people. As a people, we have experienced many changes in our lives and in our culture. From a reliance on the land to reliance on the community, from a traditional lifestyle to a very modern and sometimes rather mixed-up lifestyle. Strength from a strong cultural background helps us cope with these changes and advance a need for continued respect to family ties. This cultural link, with its inherent strength, instills a sense of pride in our children and provides an understanding of who we are. By working together, we can find solutions to the many complex problems we face today and in the future. The pool of knowledge that is present with each and every one of you is extremely valuable. As elders, you have a lot to teach us.
I wish you well in the work of the next few days. We need your guidance, your counsel, and your wisdom to show us the way. We hope that you can teach us in these difficult times. I'd just like to say a special thank you to the community of Tuyakto for all its efforts in the past few weeks and days for the preparation for this conference. Special thank you to all the volunteers who have put in so many hours to make this a reality, and from the comments that I've heard since I come in this morning, we're doing good. You're doing good, and I thank you for that. I'd just like to say thank you, Kuginani, Kaibusi, Tuyakto.
ahitawra yahutiani kamiktap ko utokanalo tamakkununga avit luting uqaqqanyaqut tamakkunigalo uqautikhiramik hivunni huding tamakkuhuli uqautsillu inyuhivullu anguniutivullu tapkuakkualu hullaqaaniqannilugukkavut tamakkualuuvagut inyuuniuhaqput munaqaihugmatigut tamaralu munaqatikpullu tamakkualu ilaatni soorpallaangitsuatut qautikaptik tapkua uqautigeqqooraqanaqaittavrani katimakaming tamakkuhuli uqautikkangit hulleqaa tamakkua inyuuniaqapta hulaqarukkapta tamakkua itqagivlugit uqautigivlugit nakilloqaitilaaqting uqarivlugu tavraniahin taamna Rachel Craig taikitkuat uqaqtiginikkangat Alaska-ramiut utoqqanaangiha tamakkua taukilaatqulliarlugit tamakkua tavrani katimakaming tamakkualu hivunniorutikaavut nangitnaptaluunni nangitnaptaluunni taamnauqautigivlugit tavrani katimaneqquat.
In the first day, the issues actually were common to all of the countries. First, we tackled alcohol and drug abuse. And then we discussed suicide prevention. And then we talked about the high incidence of cancer and what we thought should be done about it. And then the next day, our discussion was on the role of elders in the community, the role of men and women, and the role of youth in our community. And what struck me there as I was writing all the information that the elders were giving to us, that it wasn't giving of material things, you know. It was all spiritual things with the elders as teachers, as advisors, as counselors, people who shared their knowledge with the next generation. And then there was, in sharing what we were doing in different parts of Alaska, we're saying, hey, we need you to come to our place and make a presentation of what you're doing in that area, you know. So I think that that's going to be expanding because what we do, see, we developed lots of alcohol and drug problems and a lot of accidental deaths and suicides, and suicide is not a native solution traditionally. And we agonized about that, and we needed to try to find some solutions to change our life so the incidents could disappear, you know. So after discussing, we decided that we thought about our forefathers and the way that they developed their society of helping each other and looking after each other and all of those good things. And we decided, well, maybe we need to do that, you know, because the focus of our education was so much from the Western viewpoint that none of the native philosophy or native value system was being taught in school. And so what developed, as I see it, was that in the home, our people were still teaching their kids the native values. But at school, they were being taught the Western values, you know. And so there were the conflicting value systems, but nothing or no one to tell them that both are okay, that you need one to know your identity and to how to live with the rest of the native people. The other you need, because in this day and age we're really bicultural, and we have to know how to negotiate with the people, not only in social services, but also in economics and politically, you know. we have to negotiate with them and come to terms and sometimes compromise. And they have to know how to use the English language and and the nuances of that culture because it's the language of business, you know. So what I would like our young people to realize is that both value systems are good in their place, but you have to know which is which, you know. That just because your native value system doesn't work over here doesn't mean that they're not valid anymore. Or if this value system here is frowned upon over here, doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just that something you have to know and work with, you know, and that's what I would like our young people to know.
Ahita tawran katimalla kaming tawran katimawing me. Uti kaming ahita tawran huli katimawing mignun ukakanekhut. Kautikip lugit tamakwa ihumay katigilo katigilo. Tamakwa lo kating agalak lugit hiwun niyo kaming agalak titakalugit tawrunga. Ukakane kami katin nerait. Tawran niya hit katitani kami Inuvik mutip lugit, ahit tawra ay chutikip lugit tamakwa tap kununga ICC conference kunun tawra ni katimak paurak to tutok kanat ahit tawra ni utok kanat tamakwa hiwun niya ko tingit agalaktat tawrunga Inuvik mun General Assembly mut katimarawa nutip lugit.
And called on the delegates feel
Hiwala tap ko at katimayak to at isimayod. Sokek simayuat tayo tamakkwadi simagiblogit. Tayo tayo man nakanok kapya nakilugutam na inusak piyak sa ringit kat. Tayo tamakkwadi inutunuan ito at tayo sumi outside me ito at inuit tayo man nakuliyak sa rigay kanok pinyang mga angit
so that we can protect
our
homeland.
Outside mo ilitsukip kakalugit kano man nanu nagpulitilanga.
There was some discussion
Ilang itago kigon niyoktot niriyutitigon mananu naptigullo kano kay man na pitayliyak sa kalwak.
who do not understand
Ilangin
our
mo
way of life
ilangin ko kuing ayuin mute.
about the fact that
Ukwatigon
sea and land
tare ukulo no nagkulo
are necessary in order for us to be able to survive.
iman na inusuk ko tagok mani no napting ni kapsinigo ka iman na mani ingil ka kayo galon inuyuan ni
It was felt
tayo bagok
that we need to
iman na
cooperate with one another
iman na gok ato ni mituk sa kalon ni tamapta ataw chiko ni man na ataw chimig nipi akakalota
in a very special world.
mani go kami inusi waktugot
Are strong.
tayo mo nga linusibot
We
so
must
ngayon mo
cry out to the
Yagok
world
iman na kayok sa kalon ni nunapting nun kukalota sumikpisuk tilapting nun
adverse disturbance
magkwat sut pitay lugit tabang nga nagingitapting ni outside
on the sea and land
take umilo nunapting nilo
and survival.
maniluni inuni ako chipting ni gok
We must
unagok
adhere
pit
to
sa kalwakot
our own written policies,
tajbago ko bagut mani aglabon ngok
review them
iman na ilo ang magatan na utsiyo kakalawit
to ensure that our needs
tajbago iman na ilo ko yaptik tun ilo ko yaptik tun uwaptigon na utsiyo kalawit ubagut ngok inuit
have similar concerns.
tamaptigok tayo man na isumawaktugot at utsimigok iman na nipiwaktuk sa kaluan ni
The group undertaking the task of
tayo
dealing with
tap ko
health
tap ko na muna siya tayo tamakkwat ismagtuak tayo ba kanok na inusid kanok
about
ismagiblo tayo manito ismalo tayo tayo tap iman na inmik ko ilangin ilang iman na takot takto din mikon kanok lo tayo taman na tutkik siya mga aptigo
also extensive
Sulip daw tayo ang iyami ukaw sa
on
kanmiyat.
cancer and how improvements
Tayo walo kanok tuloy tayo
to
imakwat.
facilitate
Kanok
early
nyo.
detection and education.
Cancer tayo taman na kilamilit sa isaklo kanok lo
The
tayo taman na
problems
ilisaw tayo.
associated with alcohol and
Tayo
drug
taman ko
abuse
ilagay magay di mak tangang nikulo iman nalo merisilo tayo taman ko imingang naktuwa tayo lo.
Resolution 9202
TAMAPTA ko
regarding
9202
Inuit language
ta
and
Inuilo
culture was
Inuchigulo
presented for consideration.
imana isumali
by
o
the
tigit
delegation.
kumuli tap kanu katano ko yata
A motion was made,
ta jugo ka
seconded,
apetsudan ngo
and passed
ta jugo tamna
adopting Resolution
na apusagat.
9202. Again, the resolution has been submitted to the Resolutions Committee.
Resolution tinutap ko tuniyangit.
And on Thursday, that is today, this morning, the resolutions dealing with alcohol and drug abuse and suicide, as well as the resolution addressing children and youth were adopted unanimously. Nominations were then opened for president. Alaska nominated Samuel Simmons. Canada nominated Lizzie Itanor. And Greenland nominated Hans Larson. After voting, Samuel Simmons was declared the new president of the Inuit Circumpolar Elders Conference. A suggestion was made to rotate the chair between all countries each day of the conference in the future. The elders then discussed their role in the General Assembly and want it to be addressed by the elders and felt that further discussion was required. The resolution adopted in 1989 on the forum of the ICC requesting a seat in the ICC General Assembly was once again adopted as time didn't allow the resolution to be fully addressed, but it was felt that the youth should definitely be included. The report to the General Assembly was read and approved unanimously. Peter Storch closed the Elders' Conference with a prayer. And this is the conclusion of the report from the elders.
Inalong ni tayo to sa kami tutuyak to me.
Required in order to make changes to the constitution of the organization. It is not intended to exclude the elders. And I think it's important to realize that sometimes when the elders have an opportunity to discuss issues on their own and bring them forward to the General Assembly here, it provides us with the direction, the additional direction that we require. And maybe that is also a strength on itself, that the elders meet on their own and then bring forward the conclusions of their deliberations. I have always felt that if the results of the Elders' Conference could properly be integrated into the General Assembly proceedings, that would be a way of making sure that the elders' decisions were part of the direction that is given to the President and the Executive Council for a 3-year period. So I just wanted the delegates to be aware of the certain procedures that would be required. So I'm in full support of making sure that both elders and youth are properly participants in the ICC General Assembly.
Emmanuel Felix Tau senior tamna utoqqanaqtuttuurartuumin tavrani ilaw minaqquaq katimaroni uwaliguuq ihumungi tavrani katimakami
Ja, hausa de jeden nu inuit of steeds maar ik tijd om het kort pikkuli mikkulo tanga kunnan tamat kualo sigaak luktago yo allo tamat ko hausa de yet and now dillo makot they are really concerned about it makko kualo nesu dillo muniagait especially Hilalukkat haluit agvedlo ba ublung ni maloni kadisimo yo da kanani night kadi nga khatigi mayat ka at khulea miglo dukko ektumi kun nakhlete khoyagiyat ka ilawut kat ka sanday yang nakhlutik nakawkhlutik inuvik sabak khlutik nikhigalwat khoyagiyat ka nikhigalwa nakublutik nullaw siya ngamit dayuan old gym adok tigo
tavrani tuttuurartuumi tuustimi uqaqqamik tavrani ihagutinaqquat tuttuurartuumi katimallakamik kianatatiiguuq taamna tapitlugit tavrani katimaruat tavrani ahin tamakkua utoqqanaat katimaqatiting qaib mataqhuligaqpaura halugit tavrani katimaqatigim kamihik ingilaqaqanihanigilo inyuniuhini katoqhuting katauheqpaurahotigilo tamakkoolo tauduktuartitsuutingargavluting idna innugiaaman argallaarluting